Few days ago, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a page posted this that Jim Ike said when he was in a business class and he saw one of his professor or a lecturer while he was in the university in economy while they were traveling while they flew using the plane, right? Saying there is some atom of truth and the fact that school is a scam. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this, I want to address this to my fellow teenagers. I want to make sure that you don't misunderstand that quote. School is not a scam. Curriculum is a scam. I often tell my mentees that the problem with the school curriculum is the fact that somebody has to sit down and determine what you should know because those curriculum were written, decided by someone. Therefore, limiting what you should learn or limiting what you should know. Now, you on your own, you have to be self-disciplined enough to break out of that limitation. It means not just sticking alone to what you are learning in school by learning other things. School is just a learning ground, a formal learning ground. But what is being passed through there is what is knowledge. In the world of nature, growth is determined by the number of your age, while in the world of success, growth is determined by the level of your knowledge. How you limit yourself to knowledge now determines the kind of opportunities you have. How you expand your learning ability or capacity determines the kind of opportunity that comes your way. Like Dr. Olumide Emmanuel used to say, your learning capacity determines your earning capacity. The more you know, the more you earn. If you know better, you will do better. School is not just the problem. Even though there's something wrong with the curriculum to some extent, right? But you as a person, what are you doing about it? That is why we're here to make you understand that as you are learning, do not just stay focused alone on what you're learning in school. I used to tell my teenagers that no great man you see today in the world that is making impact, that grows and is, touching the hearts of the world, the continent, his nation and all that, by sticking to what he or she learns in school alone. Go and check their story. Tony Elumeli did not build Transcorp UBA by what he learns in the university. Dangote did not build his factories, the sugar factory, the cement industry, the refinery he built and other businesses he has around the globe, around the world, by what he learns in the university, right? After that, we're open to learn more, expand their level of learning, their space of learning by learning from other people that made it before them. They go to conferences, they go to seminars, they read a lot of books, they do other things that school did not teach them to enable them to grow. So now here is the difference. When Jim Ike finished, Jim Ike did not just stick to what he learns alone in school. He expanded his knowledge. While what makes that professor, with all due respect to him and his title, right? He stick alone to what he learns as a professor. Therefore, not expanding his knowledge limits, and that makes him to stay the way he is. That is why it's often said that you will not keep doing the same thing each and every day and expect a different result. So, expand your mode of learning. Be open to learn. As you are growing, as you grow, trying to learn from school, you go every day to school to learn and grow and become that doctor and whatever you need to learn. Also, you need to know that that thing alone cannot give you the millions, the billions in dollars that you want to earn for yourself. We have medical doctors today that are still struggling, that cannot afford a car. We have medical doctors today that are counting millions in dollars, even billions in dollars. What happened? All of them are medical doctors, but if you check each and every one of them, one stick to what he or she learns from the university, while the other person expands his knowledge. Do not just stick to what he was taught in university, and that is what gives them a different result. Like I said again, you don't expect the same results, different result, while you keep repeating the same thing. So for you to get a different result, a better result, you have to do something different and a better thing. And don't forget again, like I said earlier, in the world of nature, growth is determined by the number of your age, while in the world of success, growth is determined by the level of your knowledge. So seek for knowledge, not just stick to what you're learning in school. Be open to learn. Get mentors like us to put you through, to enable you get those knowledge necessary to enable you utilize your teenage to prepare you for your adulthood, so you can make those millions, make the impacts go around the world, and let people say, oh, you've touched my life, and I'm grateful for that and all that. The world is waiting to hear you speak. The world is waiting to see the potential you have. Do not allow school to limit that, but rather allow school to be a channel, or allow school to give you the foundation on which you will stand and keep building.